Hi, I'm Edward. I'm the manager of room division. During the third quarter, MoKit performance better than the average level in occupancy rate, while our ADR was lower than the average level. Fortunately, we keep a normal performance in revenue PIR compared with that of the second quarter. As for the first quarter, we lost our advantage in occupancy, especially in leisure premium group and package guest, and also didn't perform as well in other two indexes. The main reason was that our competitor took occupancy maximization strategy during last quarter, lowering their price, especially in small group and package room type, which was a threat for our occupancy. For the next quarter, we will take different strategies depending on different room types. For example, we would take occupancy maximization strategy for standard rooms during the first quarter because based on our data analysis, it is the low season for standard rooms. In this case, we estimate our total occupancy for the next quarter will be over 52%.
Hello everyone, I'm Cindy. I'm the F&B department manager. In the last 2 quarters, our F&B department still keeps the low covers and the revenue is negative growth. Since we under the positive environment and we hold the similar price with our competitor, the possible reasons can be the higher price of the food, the insufficiency advertisement investment, and the low occupancy of the group and the package guests. So our strategy is to decrease the price of the food and put more advertisement in our hotel to attract the in-house guests. Besides in the beverage part, we will maintain the current cost of the beverage and adjust the price of the beverage to attract the working guests. In addition, we will maintain the current price and the food quality to keep the positive situation in our meeting and events.
Hello, I'm Yuna, the Human Resource Manager of MoKit Hotel. In the last 2 quarters, because of the problem of overforecasting, our staffing level is still quite high. In Q4, we managed to decrease our staffing level from 120 to 103%. However, our staff competency has an obvious decline because we largely reduced the training fees, and it leads to a 2% reduction in the guest service satisfaction. So for the next quarters, we are going to control our staffing level to around 110% and invest 2% of the total salary for training with the aim to improve our guest service satisfaction to 96%. In addition, we will also cut down 5% of the salary expense in order to reduce the staffing cost.
Hello, I'm Kathy, and marketing manager of MoKit Hotel. During the last 2 cycles, we didn't perform quite well in terms of market share in leisure premium, small group, large group, and especially in package. Apart from the influence of pricing, the main reason is the lack of investment in marketing and advertisement. Compared with our competitor, we spent less in advertisement, which may affect our standard rooms and group selling. And we haven't started our loyalty program, which may influence the premium rooms and group selling. In this case, we decide to build our loyalty program and increase our investment in advertisement from 2% to 6.5% of our total revenue. And in this case, our goals for next cycle is to obtain 52% of the total market share.